Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa with VCABS and Marco, and this video is a review on a couple of very intelligent dog products from myintelligentdogs.com. Now, the first game is the Sudoku for dogs, and the second game that you can see Marco working with now is the Dog's Flower, and that has a number of degrees of difficulty within the one game. So, let's take a look at Marco's review. Marco has experience with these types of games and he likes to use his nose to move objects as well as his paws, so this game was very well suited to his dexterity, flexibility and most importantly, his level of confidence with interacting with these types of activities. Let's take a look at the two games for Marco's review, which are the Dog Sudoku Advanced for small dogs and the Dog's Flower, which has a few levels of difficulty within it. Both items were packaged very well and labelled well. Here you can see we purchased the small dog variation to suit Marco. The degree of difficulty is 2 out of 4 paws for this game, so it has a medium degree of difficulty. This game is very well crafted with very easy to move pieces. As you can see, they slide very easily and they give you a good idea of how your dog will need to interact with the game and slide the pieces to reveal the hidden treats. Now, to start with, I just placed some dry treats in the wells while Marco was watching, so he could see the treats being hidden and where they were. I just let him interact with the game when he was confident to do so, and it didn't take him long as he really enjoys and prefers to interact with his games with his nose. Now, you can see Marco's interest was really being piqued there. He can smell the treats as there is a small hole cut into each of the sliding pieces to help him smell the treats and of course, increase his interest. Now, Marco began pawing the game and you can see he lost enthusiasm. He just wasn't sure how to slide that piece, but I just encouraged him back and moved the piece so he could see the treat. I then decided to end the play session with this game on a high for Marco. That is, with him successfully finding the treat. Now, this session lasted for around 3 to 5 minutes and cleaning this game was a breeze. It was just a matter of cleaning it down with a damp cloth and leaving it to dry inside at room temperature. And now the Dog's Flower. This is the version for small dogs and the 4 paws highlighted in orange mean that it has a high degree of difficulty. Again, I began without any of the wooden cup inserts and just added treats to the wells while Marco was watching, and I then encouraged him to interact with the game. I then moved on to adding the wooden cup inserts, and after a few minutes Marco also got the idea of how to move the orange coloured section with his nose. He was very easily picking up the cups with his mouth, as you can see. Now here I needed to quickly guide Marco back to a successful result of finding a treat because he started to mouth at the game because he wasn't sure how to move the wheel. Glad the lid was on those. Getting to the treats in the wheel on the top is difficult, so to help Marco along I moved it very slightly just so he could see the treats, and you can see he nudges it with his nose and gets the treats. Now again, this was very easy to clean. Just wipe it down with a damp cloth and leave to dry at room temperature. Now both games are very well crafted and they're made of non-toxic wood with a water varnish that is also non-toxic, and it's easily cleaned down with a damp cloth. These products are also best used with dry treats, so this is a good way to use a portion of your dog's daily kibble in a fun, exciting way rather than feeding them from a bowl. And just a reminder that these range of enrichment items require supervision no matter how familiar your dog is to them. So for Marco's review of the Dog Sudoku and the Dog's Flower. For durability, we have a 9 out of 10, very well crafted, very well made. Interest level, well for the Sudoku, 8 out of 10. Marco did solve that very easily, but the Dog's Flower, that was a 10 out of 10. Marco really enjoys picking up the pieces and nudging them with his nose, so this game makes more sense for him with respect to the way he prefers to interact with his enrichment items. Now, value for money, 8 out of 10. They are expensive, but I think these are worth it. They're worth saving up for and adding when you can afford to. Now, postage does add to the costs, but they are packaged well and delivery was very prompt. And the staff were also very helpful in advising on which game would be suitable for Marco, so we could get the best value for money for the game selections. Now, the website and information, this has to be a 10 out of 10. This company has included data sheets with information on each game, which is really helpful, especially when you are choosing which games to begin with. So our overall score for Marco's review is 9 out of 10. Fantastic products, and thank you myintelligentdogs.com. And don't forget to check out the link in the description below for more information on these fun and intelligent games for dogs. Well, thanks very much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed Marco's review of the dog's flower and the dog Sudoku from myintelligentdogs.com. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this. And in the meantime, from Marco and me, remember, stay positive. Thanks for watching.